I was born to be a drag queen. I just didn't know it. Let me tell you about a little boy growing up on a farm in Iowa in the 1970s. I loved two things when I was young: taking apart things to discover how they worked, which some people called destroying things, and anything beautiful. I loved dolls and dollhouses and dresses and makeup, jewelry and flowers, anything pretty. So when my sister and I weren't outside exploring the fields and the creeks, we were dressing up in mini skirts with capes with our mom's fabulous 1970s suede boots on. I was Electra Woman and she was Dinah Girl. I used to wrap my mom's silky nightgowns around my head for princess hair. And when I was really little, I'd been known to answer the door in pantyhose. Only pantyhose. That must have been hilarious. I also had a passion for sewing, and my mom taught me how, and I've been designing and making things ever since. It was the 70s. I didn't see any other boys doing this. I didn't have any examples on TV or movies or of gay people or drag queens. I wasn't groomed or encouraged to wear pretty outfits. And if other kids found out, I was bullied and ridiculed for being a boy that sews outfits and likes pretty things. But I just came this way. And I love doing it. It's my passion. Luckily, I had parents who were really smart, creative, and they loved the arts. I never heard them say a hateful thing toward groups of people, and they encouraged my self-expression and my creativity. They also weren't religious, so I was never exposed to people who would preach that I was doing something wrong or it was a sin. They allowed me to find my own spirituality and decide what I believed was right and wrong. They took me to the Nutcracker Ballet when I was just 6 years old, and I said, I want to do that. The magic was overwhelming. And the character Mother Ginger was traditionally played by a man. I studied dance and became a performer, and I did theater throughout the years, and I think that satisfied my need to dress up as different characters, because between then and just over 2 years ago, I had only done drag for fun maybe 4 times. Then a COVID pandemic happened, and I was bored, and I thought, I could create a character and sew outfits for me instead of other people like I'd done forever in the past. And I wanted a character that was older that could age with me, and Nana Tuckit was born. And I'm still working on getting my makeup right, and I spend a lot of time sewing my outfits. But the best part of being this character is the voice that it's given me that I didn't expect. I can share my thoughts and my stories with all of you and research history and educate. I can also be an advocate and a voice for the LGBTQ+ community who really needs support right now. I know that some conservative people just can't understand why a person with a penis wants to dress up like a woman. But clothing, makeup, pretty things don't have a gender. We just impose that upon those things, just like trucks and race cars and business suits don't have a gender and aren't just for boys. It's hard to undo that thinking and open yourself to other ideas of expression, but I hope you can, so we can all appreciate the beauty of drag. And maybe one day, you just might be able to express the passions you were born with that you have been afraid to let people see because of our society's judgment and ridicule. Who knows what could come popping out?